let's get this party started. This is finals. Blade is leading 1-0. He's on the top right location of batter. I will add those gateways of the... so we will not hear all my clicks. And his opponent is on the bottom right. We are having Mr. Red Ras. So boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you like the groups. Ooh, Mr. ZZZero, thank you for the third month subscription. I'm really appreciating that. Let's see what players will decide to play. I can take this camera from my monitor, so I will see the supplies. Ras is going for the Manor Pylon, so he will probably want to be aggressive with the more zealots. Probably he will want to build like 2 zealots at least before the cybernetic core, maybe even 3. And you can see that Blade is also building a zealot. He should build a pylon, that's definitely, yeah, he's just starting it. Second Manor Pylon quirk is very... not quirk. I'm saying that Ras is very aggressive. A lot of Manor Pylons, but Blade is creating zealots, so it's not terrible for him. However, he's mining a lot of gas right now. I don't know if that's necessary for him, if he needs this gas. But also that's a lot of money spent by Ras on those pylons. You can see that Blade is also trying to make a Manor Pylon. And because I can see that Mr. Quirk PM'd me something. Can I change resources for a show match for my spot wins? If he lost... I mean, I think it would be unfair, Mr. Quirk, if you are listening, because like there are still different players who didn't qualify through the ladder, so the next spot should go to a different players. So I will be just patient. That's impressive that so many pylons you can build as a Protoss, and I mean, and it's still worth it for us, it looks like. He's applying so much pressure with those, but really nice defense from Blade. And we can see that he's having 5 supplies advantage thanks to that right now. Let's see what will be his follow-up. Four zealots from Blade before the goon, maybe even 5, but I'm assuming that he is creating goons. We can see Citadel of Adun, but I don't think Blade is seeing that. Yeah, even with the pylon, built pylon vision, so Ras is going for those This Citadel of Adun, that's pretty quick Dark Templars. Let's see what will be the way that Blade wants to play. He definitely has gas for the definitely has gas for the Robo, but it looks like he's not building it. He's spending a lot of time microing this goon, which probably means that he will have a hard time building anything else. Let's see what it will be. It will be a Robo, but will it be on time? The Templar Archives is halfway done. There is 10 supplies advantage for Blade, so if it will not work for us, then that means that it will be very hard to come back as a RAS. I don't know if Blade is expecting this to be Dark Templars, however, Ras is extremely aggressive with those goons. Nice micro from him, he almost eliminated all the goons from Blade, but will Blade go for the observatory immediately? It looks like he does, and we can see that Ras is following it up with the expansion, so it's not an all-in build order. He is, and let's see if Blade will see that those are Dark Templars. Oh, it looks like he doesn't see it, or maybe it's possible. I don't know if it's possible to wall in, but he should have Observer just on time, so that's actually very nice aggression from Blade. Those goons are like, this Observer will be perfectly timed almost. And Blade can allow himself to lose like 4-5 probes, not more. Those Zealots are dealing a lot of damage, but DTs are eliminating them very quickly. Raz killed a lot of probes. You can see that the supplies are getting even right now. But now with the Observer, it will be very hard for Raz to hold this aggression. This is a very nice strategy to go into DT and now go into mass goons, because you know that your opponent will go for a lot of goons, so it's like auto counter. This is the next step of the strategy. Blade needs to be careful because he needs to keep most of his units with the Observer. But the biggest problem for Raz is that he doesn't have goons. So Blade can be aggressive, he can snipe this cannon. Those DTs are tanking a lot of damage. But it looks like Raz will be able to hold it on. Good job for him. He's already having 5 gateways. But he is lacking robotic support bay, and this might be a pretty big problem for him. He's having pretty healthy saturation. He definitely has more probes than Blade. But Blade is having, like, let's call it technological advantage. Guys, I'm so hungry. I'm so freaking hungry. I'm casting for 4.5 hours. I need to eat something. Now Raz decided that this is the time to attack. He was building a lot of units out of those 5 gateways. But what will he do against those sneaky bastards? This is the question. I don't even think that it's possible for us to see them. But he definitely has more units. Very nice pylons over here by Blade to buy additional time. Those pylons are sick from Blade. And this DT drop into the main base is actually brilliant. Those DTs will allow him to stay alive. And at the same time Raz is losing the main base. That's actually great play from Blade. I think he's getting this game. However, Blade lost a lot of probes in the process, but Raz is losing the main base. He will probably lose the gateways, and those DTs killed every single goon. So that's a very nice play from the green probes. But the supplies are relatively close because Blade lost so many probes. However, Raz decided that this is GG. So this is GG, guys. And we are still looking for the last chance player. Ooh, I look so bad in the second camera, right? I look like you can see that this camera is 12 years old, 13 years old, and this camera is like 4 years old. And I paid the same amount of money for, like, it's similar cost, and you can see that this one is much better, right? Logitech, please sponsor me. I'm waiting. Yours, Zero. So, who will be the lucky guy to join Group D? Let's see. The map is going to be Vermeer. This is a pick from Mr. Raz. So let's get this party started. And let's go to the game number 2 between them. This is a match point for Blade. Okay. 2-0 for our blue Protoss player. Let's call it blue and purple. On the left side of the map we are having Mr. Raz representing Team Red. Of our beloved one, BSL admin Mr. LML. And his opponent on the top right we are having Mr. Blade, who is having pretty big chance to advance to the BSL Season 16 Pro League. This is a Vermeer map, which probably I've seen the most 2 gateways to play on, to be played on. So let's see if we will see double gateway from someone. Can see Blade going for Assimilator and Raz going for double gateway. And I need to say to you guys that Raz is after watching the World Championships in soccer/football, so you guys need to respect the fact that he is able to get so far into the tournament despite probably drinking a couple beers, and he's still playing very well, so congratulations to him. He still has a shot to qualify for BSL Pro League. He just needs to play a good game now, good game next game, and good game next game. Let's see if Raz will decide to build those Manor Pylons yet one more time. The most important thing for him is not to lose the probe. Blade found him already. You can see that this is a possible to place a pylon over here, and this is anti-manor pylon. You can also place one here. But it's always hard to block it. You can see that the probe was eliminated relatively quickly. And we will see a shield battery from Blade, so he decided that he wants to defend this with the shield battery, but I really like the fact that he is moving out this goon just to start microing against those zealots as early as it's possible. That's definitely a correct play. Those probes are also dealing a lot of damage. Raz is focus firing the probes very nicely, but this goon and this zealot already dealt a lot of damage to those zealots, so very nicely done. However, this pylon is still making a lot of disruption in Blade's mining. You can see that those zealots might find those probes, however they found one and now those zealots are trapped, but we can see that Raz is going for 3 gateway dragoons, so this is a nice follow-up. He's having pretty healthy amount of probes. The only problem he has is that he will probably have a later range. And we can see that Blade is going to scout with one goon to check what's coming. We'll see a second gateway. And what else? Like, because if Blade will play the same way he played in the previous game to counter what Raz did, then Raz will counter him with 3 gateways. So this is a smart 3 gateways. Because it was 2 gateway observer, right? Last game. This shield battery here might be helpful in the future as well. He don't want to use it to regenerate this zealot, because this way both of those are gaining on the shield regeneration. And he can see the amount of goons is pretty high. I don't know if he was able to judge on the fact that he's seen like those 5 goons, that this needed to be a 5 gateway, but that's a pretty interesting question. Fast observer from Blade. He's scouting a lot with this goon, but there will be a lot of goons coming from Raz, so he will have pretty big chance to break Blade. Right now it's 5 goons, 6 goons and a zealot against 8 goons from Raz. What is a Blade Aka? Blade is Blade. He's an old school Lotus player from USA. Raz, it looks like it's going to be 11 goons push, but now Blade has 8, so that's a good concave, and this zealot will definitely help. Nice micro from Raz to snipe one of the goons. However, now Blade is moving out, is pushing those goons away, but there will be more goons from Raz, so definitely good engagement for him, and he should be happy that Blade is taking this trade. But Blade has a shield battery and a high ground, so he should be able to defend it, this aggression, but at the same time Raz is taking the expansion. So nicely done. There will be a river follow-up. Raz is just starting his rover, so the river of Blade will be significantly faster, especially if he will want to go for the speed shuttle, but I don't think he will have gas to do it. So we will see -100, yeah, so he started building river, and he wants to continue building goons, so there will be no gas for the speed. But he has observer, he knows that this is free gateway, relatively late robo. And Raz will be able to macro very heavily from those two bases, so pretty hard situation for Blade right now. He will have to do something miraculous with those rivers, with this river. However, anything is possible with river if you control it well. You will have two options. He will be able to go to the main base of Raz, or other option is that he will be able to fight this army. So that's interesting. Mr. Herbmon, thank you for the raid, man. Thank you, my friend. Oh, that's a pity that Mr. Herbmon didn't play today. He is a very good Protoss player, a Zerg player, and so he would be good against Protoss players, right? Very late Nexus from Blade, but it's better late than never. He's having relatively healthy amount of probes over here. The supply advantage for us isn't that gigantic, so I think maybe this is playable in a normal way. I thought that he will want to use the fact that he will have a river tech, but we can see that Raz is building his own river. However, Raz is blindly assuming that there is no TT, because there is still no observer for Raz yet. Oh, right, because this is observer of Blade. So he's going for the observer. I thought that he will go for the river immediately, so that's actually smart to go for the observer. So he's not blindly assuming, he's playing very cautiously. And now this observer was sniped. So Raz is playing very nice and very defensive, cautious game. You can see that Blade will want to apply some pressure. There is a speed for the shuttle. Those goons are there to snipe this shuttle, but they will not reach it, and there is nothing in the main base. So this speed shuttle will be able to deal catastrophic amount of damage to Raz. Great shot from Blade, shot number 1. He will be able to kill one goon, and one goon only, it seems like. So that was definitely worthy for Raz. You can see the supplies of Raz increased even more. However, now Blade is macroing from 4 or 5 gateways. There is like 14 probes over here and 13 over here. This is pretty low echo play from Blade, so maybe... Oh, and those goons are trapped. This is pretty annoying. I would think that it's even worthy to kill a gateway. This is so many goons from Raz. I think that the best way of fighting against that amount of goons is probably going for quadruple river. Oh, Blade doesn't know about those goons here. And fighting from the low ground is almost impossible. I don't understand it. Maybe it's not a low ground, but I think it's a high ground, right? So this is a low ground, so that was definitely not worthy for Blade. Those zealots will tank a lot of shots, but this river needs to be a superhero. We need to deal so much damage. It will be probably out of ammunition first, then it will be able to kill all the goons. And it looks like Raz is coming back and fighting back. He is taking game number 3. You can see that Blade is still fighting back, but it's impossible right now to come back. GG, and Blade is back. I mean, Raz is back. So guys, as you can see, we won't be able to say who will join Group D with Mr. Ziki, Mr. Last Chance, Mr. Jayun and Mr. Boa, but soon we will figure it out. It's going to be today. If this final winner of this match will join Group D and play against Mr. Ziki on January 15. So now it's 2-1. Raz is fighting back, but it's still second match point for Mr. Blade. So let's get into this game. It's going to be on Sylphid. Let's go there without further ado. So, 12 o'clock location, we are having Mr. Blade. On the 4 o'clock position, we are having Mr. Raz. I no longer have, like, yeah. This is not a player. Last chance. It would be a, I believe if it would be a player, it would be a Terran, right? Okay, Sylphid was the map pick from Blade. Interestingly, he's in a position. Raz is in the position where the 3 mana pylons are possible, and Blade is in a position when only 1 mana pylon is possible. So that's interesting. You might play the probability game that if you are in this position, then 2 other positions are better for mana piling, so maybe Blade will go for double gateway because of that, because he have 3 and 2 over here. Like, I guess here is also mana pylon because probes can work mine from this mineral field, but you are not blocking any probes. Double gateway from Raz. Double gateway from Blade. This will be Zealot versus Zealot micro battle on the highest possible level. Like, Karocha is making fun of me. For gateway on 2 minutes mark. Let's see if Raz will go for the mana pylon. Both of the players are trying to micro their prop while doing everything correctly. You can see that Blade cutted. He's cutting Zealots, right? Looks like he is cutting Zealots. So now Raz will scout that this is a relatively fast Nexus from Blade. I wonder what will be his reaction. He's going for the Cybernetic Core definitely, but what will be the next step? How do you react against it? Because he will have like those. He's building 2 more Zealots, right? Because the Cybernetic Core is, yeah, so he will have 5 Zealots. So he will have like 5 versus 3. But at the time he will arrive to Blade base, it will be 4 versus... It will be 4 versus 5 or 5 versus 5. But we can see that Raz is deciding to go for something sneaky. 2 more gateways over here, 4 gateways. Nice smurf from Mr. Last Chance. Super Gosu Protoss from America. Who is Last Chance? Last Chance is a Super Gosu Protoss from America. United States of America. We will see a Forge. The range from Raz. Is Raz already cutting props? Yeah, he should build probably a couple more to saturate 4 gateways. Can see a move out from Blade. Cybernetic core is on the way. Blade will scout this prop coming back. It might give him some information. Why is this prop coming back from this direction? He also might be able to wonder why there are only 4 Zealots and 2 Goons. There will be 1 cannon here. He wanted to trap those Goons. Raz is questionably defensive against the strategy he's playing. Blade cutted a lot of probes. He found the gateways, yeah, because this probe spotted it. So now, yeah, all you do is just do what the Protoss players are doing against Zerg. But he should also think about going for, I don't know, like Dark Templars, make Citadel of Adun, just to be able to win somehow. Because it's relatively easy to micro with the Goons against cannons. So those Zealots should work as tanks, but they will never deal any damage to those. So it's actually still pretty big chance for us to win. This is a very nice counter to what Blade is doing. But those Goons are actually pretty low. Blade decided to sacrifice those Zealots just to buy additional time. He is cutting more probes. So after seeing that big amount of cannons as a Raz, he also has an option to simply try to go for Nexus behind it. But he's also cutting probes. Raz still with the supply advantage. Four gateways coming now from Blade. He's having definitely bigger income now. Raz is going for the expansion on his own, and he will try to play it out normally. Will Blade be able to scout at this expansion? This probe was missed, so Blade is seeing, okay, this expansion. So that's nice confirmation. This will be... Will there be round number 2? Like, maybe it would be good for us to build couple Zealots, so that those Zealots will tank the shots, the cannons. But now it's probably not worth it. Oh, Manner Pylon in 8 minutes. That's a funny one. Second Manner Pylon, that's definitely annoying for Raz, because he doesn't have too many units to deal with those pylons, and Blade has so much money that he can afford those 200 minerals. This cannon over here. This was such a Manner cannon. If there would be no goons, pylon over here would work well. There is a robo on the way from Mr. Raz. He just needs to transfer probes to the natural. That's pretty important right now. So the mining will be more efficient. He's having more probes. It should be Blade because he had 2 Nexuses for such a long time. Overall, there are definitely more goons for Raz, but maybe Blade will be able to kill the pylon and escape with most of the goons. But it will be definitely a good catch from Raz. It will be like 5 goons for 2, definitely good trade for Raz. The Pylon will be there. But Blade already has healthy amount of gateways, but his probe number is relatively low in the main base. Like in natural it seems pretty fine-ish. However, maybe you are able to build zealots from so many gateways. VDTs is pretty big investment. The probe is there just to give additional power to those gateways. Perfect timing for the observer, for DTs even. I always wondered why Protosses are not playing. I think Mr. Eternum played it in some tournament I casted. Dark Archon and wait for the mind control, and mind control shuttle with 2 rivers. Isn't it brilliant? This is a ultimate counter. Oh, this will be 4 DTs for free. Like for the gateway, it's always worth it. Nice body block from Raz. This is a pretty healthy donation. Maybe Blade will make High Templars. Raz deciding to attack over here, but I think that those zealots with goons are trading relatively efficiently. So I don't think that's a good idea from Raz to attack in this moment. Especially that Blade has more gateways, so he should be able to... Actually, with those 2 gateways, maybe he doesn't have more. Yeah, maybe Raz felt additional motivation and power to attack after killing those 4 DTs. You can see that Blade is really trying to focus on killing those gateways. There is still 5 gateways from Raz, and there is actually a robo from Blade, so that he will have Observer. That's 1 weapon against no upgrades. And second upgrade is on the way from Blade. He is producing a lot of units from those gateways. This will be pretty powerful. 20 supply advantage, but Raz is adding more gateways and his own Templar archives. If he will survive it, he just needs to survive it, and I think he is misjudging his position in this game. He should be in a defensive mode over here with the zealots in front of the goons. Fighting against that big amount of zealots and goons in the open area is even harder, because the zealots can trap your goons. And now we can see that Blade is sending mass amount of units towards Raz. It is the most important engagement. GG, Raz is tapping out and Blade is a last chance tournament winner. That means that he is advancing. He is advancing to the BSL Season 16. Congratulations, but also great performance from Mr. Raz. Good games. Let's all appreciate that he was doing it after fighting fighting with the World Championships. So very impressive. Let's all think what will be his performance if he wouldn't watch the football and he wouldn't be, let's call it, tired after that. So GG. So here we are having Mr. Blade. Very nicely done, very GG. So those are our groups, guys. Xiao Gege, La YC, LCYDH, NBA and Dragon in Group A on January 7. On January 8, on Sunday, we're gonna have Dewalt, Pitak, Dugu and Ultra. 1 week after that, on January 14, we're gonna have Oyaji, J-Star, DNMax and Hawk. On Sunday, on January 15, we're gonna have Ziki, Blade, Jayun and Poa. And January 21 is going to be Group E with Bonnie, Julia, Quark and Rajgun. On January 22 on Sunday, we're gonna have Mihu, Nayoka, JD Conan and Xiao Shuai. On January 28, we're gonna have Group G between Fengzi, Zeti, Shin and Whistler. And on January 29th, we're gonna have Group H, which is going to be Zanhun, Zoom, Squall and Terror. And after that, we're gonna have a round of 16 group draw. Blade is shocked because he didn't expect that he will have 1-0 lead after advancing from the winner bracket. Jae-yoon is a Protoss player now, so that's nice. That's nice. Mr. Exit, we were missing you as a Terran, my friend. So GG's, guys. I will give you the commercials and I will go eat something. I wasn't eating for 5 hours and I'm dying, starving. Thank you. What I'm going to eat? Karolcia made this avocado plus egg plus szczypiorek, nie wiem jak jest szczypiorek, like avocado plus egg pasta, so I will probably make some sandwiches with that. I don't have time to order anything because it will be too long. Maybe I will just get into the car and go into the McDonald's to eat quickly, but yeah, I will probably make sandwiches. That will be fine. I still have some chicken, but I want to leave it for tomorrow lunch. Okay, guys, so I will give you 3 minutes of commercials. I definitely would like to thank to our amazing supporters, people who are supporting BSL. We have our main sponsor Optimong. And we have BSL16 goals supporters, people who, thanks to those people we have this season of BSL, because those people decided to donate money because they wanted to have this tournament going on. And those are the people you can see, all of them over here. Like, I will read like top 5 of them. Mr. CRVT with $2,000 donation, Mr. My Fleeting Dream with $1,500 donation, Mr. PurePat with $970 donation, Mr. Quarf with $916 donation, and Mr. Crayfield with $575 donation. So huge thanks for them. Without them, we wouldn't have this tournament. And guys, if you want me to continue my journey with full-time tournament organizing, you can sign up for the Patreon, because this is the best way to support me. I'm trying to support my family with doing a full-time StarCraft, and huge thanks to our amazing supporters Bombastic General, Mr. Starlover, Bombastic Colonels, Mr. My Fleeting Dream, Martin Harshmar, Striker and Steve Schmidt, Bombastic Major Plus, Mr. Tim Kos, Tupocalypse and Robert Groot, and Bombastic Majors, Mr. Nicholas Schuller, On My Way, Gordon Bradley, KJ, Streaming Channel, Daniel Lopez, James Quirk, LML, Niantic, and Quark, and all the other supporters with $10, $7, $5, and $2 a month. Without you, it wouldn't be possible for me to continue this journey. So I encourage you to check it out if you want. From $10 and more, you can have the replays from BSL. We will have the replays from BSL. I'm sending them when the season is going on at the end of this month. Maybe not at the end, like I will try to do it before I will leave for Christmas. I will send the replays for the Patreons from BSL Surprise Tournament. Yeah, that is it. You can check out BSL Shop because we have 50% discount with code ZZZero. So you can buy yourself a Christmas gift on bombastic.shop. And yeah, if you want, you can check out BSL YouTube. It's involving all the matches from BSL, and I'm trying to upload everything there. As you can see, I have huge talent to making thumbnails, so you can watch it over there. And I guess this is it. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. I'm really appreciating you all. Thanks for Mr. LML for huge help during this tournament and in everything. The BSL started. Let everyone know. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys, for being cool. Thank you for watching. Let's go and watch some StarCraft. Let's go and watch Mr. Blackman, who is in the group E with Bonnie, Quark, and Rashgun. So let's go and watch Mr. Yes, Mr. ZZZero. There is a lot of. I'm trying to upload like 5 videos a day, so you can subscribe to BSL YouTube. This is the link. Okay, thank you very much, guys. This is the Patreon. This is the shop if you want to check it out. Thank you very much, and see you soon. See you soon, and I will try to stream before Christmas. Bye bye.